Welcome back to the channel. I hope your holidays were great, and you had a chance to slow down and enjoy them. Tonight, settle in, turn the lights down, and enjoy the story you're about to hear because it might stay with you longer than you expect. The Christmas Eve Visitor. People think nothing bad happens on Christmas Eve. I used to believe that too. In 2016, I was working overnight security at a small office building in upstate New York. The place was almost empty for the holidays, just me, a cleaning crew that left before midnight, and a handful of offices decorated with half-lit Christmas trees. At 12:47 a.m., I got a motion alert on the third floor. That floor had been closed for weeks. When I checked the camera feed, I saw something that didn't make sense. A man stood in the hallway, perfectly still, facing one of the offices. He wore a heavy winter coat and a red scarf. I grabbed my radio and took the elevator up. The hallway smelled faintly of pine, like a real Christmas tree. That stopped me cold. There weren't any trees on that floor. At the end of the hall was the office from the camera feed. The door was slightly open. Inside, the Christmas tree lights were on, glowing softly. I hadn't noticed them earlier. I pushed the door open and saw muddy footprints leading into the room, but none leading out. "Hello?" I called. No answer. That's when I noticed something on the desk. A Christmas card. It was old, yellowed, like it had been there for years. Written on the front in shaky handwriting were the words, "Merry Christmas." I finally made it back. My radio crackled. Dispatch came through, tense and confused. "Why are you calling us from inside the building?" I wasn't. They told me a call had just come in from my badge ID registered to that office requesting entry access at 12:43 a.m., 4 minutes before the motion alert. I checked the security logs later. The badge used belonged to a man who had worked there years earlier and died in a car accident on Christmas Eve, trying to make it home during a snowstorm. I transferred jobs the next week. Every Christmas Eve since, the third floor motion sensor triggers at exactly 12:47 a.m. And every year, security finds muddy footprints leading into that office, but never leading out, like what you hear. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to share your take on the stories.